This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Me no more better medina. So sorry there. Now me new banana ya. Come and join me, my dear sister. Now you just think come. Yeah, we believe in gender. Nya me man ko na mbo ho fia. Obo ho man so. Obapa. Yeah, Jantuah, the bomb to say.
Boko mi nya bema.
So we are man pon this year. Prekope.
Ene man.
Obo here kuma.
Boy here kuma.
Kontonjima. Oh, that's lovely. Nana, CPP to say.
CPP ko ye ba.
What can say ko ye a uchim say?
Oh, say a boy home modern. Me ye ma bebre e ma party no. Ni din e ba sro say we say obeti ade bi obi e kasa bene. E bo NDC e bo MPP ni abo CPP. Enka ne na nka wonti so obi ampo e bo din. But e ko ye.
Okay.
Ye adwuma.
Oh,
you hear resources inti. Obi or sympathy towards your cause no. Ni nsemu edu kakra no ye be ye fundraising bi.
Nana ma oni so kakra.
Oh, sa ohun ye be ye fundraising nti no. Invite you obi a oni or CPP na nkroma is sympathy no.
Sesia pa CPP more challenge pa ne.
And say your resources.
Sika.
Sika di ebe push ye dey akọ round. Say politics no.
Akoye sika sem.
Akoye sika se nye sika kwa dey nye dey man crofo ba wo ye event kra wo ye door to door. Ese wo ye brochures, ese wo ye leaflet, a wo dey wo message man crofo. Ese at least omo be kono, omo nsuo. Ese ye fa transport. Inti no ni nyina membership drive ni nyina ebe ye nyina, ni nyina ye sika sem.
Ebi mo fi say Nkrumah never dies, beautiful, but in this modern contemporary Ghana, and Mofrani be bring kind Nkrumah. I say there should be a paradigm shift from Kwame Nkrumah a year 400 on the seat and Mamoto on the year way. No, are you looking towards that? Are you gearing towards that? And I say still Nkrumah never dies.
Oh, Nkrumah there he never dies. Senkola nkai na oma kai adwuma a oyeye. And almost a kai say ne CPP aban ene na ewo ho ena enwuma Nkrumah yema Ghana ebia ne se wetimi a mention motorway fi se Nkrumah si motorway obia ntimi nsi bi kura nka ho ko bi nsi ba kompo no mfa nka ho ene eyi rose ayesisi nyina eni afe na etutu nsusu motorway ye kan almost 60 years ejina baby ejina ye try to repair motorway kura mini abema ayedin ama womo inti Nkrumah de he never dies. The legacy of Nkrumah no very very indelible. Wo pepa enye ye wo de eraser wo di wo person wo sesan history wo person wo twa ntro enye ye. But no so ne leverage on to make sure say be build the CPP. They be ameka say obi abusa se na hwan na eba be lead mu. They be at every particular point in time when Yankopon yi obi mayen. And I make say Joshua will come to the rescue. Na David will arise because ne David was in room and Yankopon be ye ne hene. Time a Moses wu ye no be feel say asa Israel for no matter the jumps hwan na dey betwa kwan na ode yakọ because ye nim Jordan da ho. Say CPP be a Jan Jordan da ye nim esisi yetwa. Because against these two political parties, obi entimi nkase omo ye nkola, omo strength, omo resources, but ye jitum ye nim so Nyankopon be ya dom. Joshua will come to the rescue.
And Joshua would di Mose nasia o.
Yes.
Na mo hwan na didi mo nasi.
You may not know the nyame be yi naba. Ye won kola bebre wo ho.
Mo dan nyame.
Untimi nkase won dan nyame o.
Yeah, that nyame but
yeah adwuma.
O dan nyame no there should be a plan.
And we ye adwuma na ye wo plan. Nipa wom ye kọ ye ba. Ye ne nkola ye youth nkrofo wom. Young men wom, young women wom ye no omo ye adwuma. Nyankopon betimi ayi obi a.
Onim say Ghana for bebre say they believe there should be a third force.
Yes.
Because ubusa Ghana for bebre a ebimo abemo bu on MPP NDC. And that's a fact.
But you moka say third force na ya na mente third force na ase e kire sen.
Say sisia ye po since 1992 to date. About to ayako enye MPP enye NDC enye bunkuma enifa CPP initially now we were almost about 9 seats in parliament now it's 0 and you know it tells you say akoye nipa mienu ana kuo mienu na isi a mrasebedwe fie kra wo mo pem so ho it is a case third force among for say e was say na etoso miensan bi ono so ho odin ogina brane
nti efia
eyi ni tie
ye here alternative
open alternative
yes alternative alternative to the duopoly.
Okay, and the alternative no CPP, are you ready to
we
provide?
Are ready.
Among for whom out.
Oh, say you re election say afi near starting. Obi wo ho si dan a na de a year akata ho. Ye friend is saying. Enchancy akata ho no wo si.
Obi hu
an unity. Inti ye wo ho ye rebuild the party na ye rebuild the structures a ye make sure say niema ebe ye yib. The only thing I ye can is obi biara a woko. Obi biara ebufuo ama na free mo. Yesre na omra back. Na here resources so nti ye fundraising na ye bompa ye say obi opese nani je ho se Ghana democracy be koso na there's an alternative no wo mo no mama me boyen na omo boyen ya wo mo be hu alternative na wo mo hwehwe no
nipa no be certain political pundits believe say you need to wean yourself from both MPP and the other people within CPP omo enkasa ye wo radio television abonten either say all come by oteso and all come opposition they don't speak for CPP. How do you deal with that? Either now crabbing and as a general secretary
so obi your objective different from so kasam obi there will come share the new example me share the hu obi a wo kasama oyi CPP ba wo CPP mo kasa nyina.
I can give you 2 key examples.
I mean say no na oba be kan
na say almost so na me microphone ni mo
o na say omo nye the whole of it obi
no, but don't say you will be on man nanai you will be on man or your MPP ni because of the pedigree any baby a wo china branding wo party nim no o kasa na yo no akwa na e kasa ye say party ye in some bebre na emfri na na do dam kwakufu ado numu maye emfri o mampani joma ma numu maye those times ana be say park sindi o mo di manim emfri na numba ba party be a youth organizer be a or ye loud or ye vociferous or ye a hawk
to say ose Kofi Akwa yes
very good Asante region ose Kofi Akwa ose Kofi Akwa
organizer
ose Kofi Akwa kasa se sia yes CPP for say omo kasa ose Kofi say but out to the metro no it is a confess obi to say koku bako obi to say Kwesi Pratt they are known to be CPP for na would say Kwesi Pratt kasa nyina say or tilted towards NDC kwaku bako kwa de omutimi arrangement na or kasa ye the NDC ni be gina ye no akogina ho a it makes people feel say that's a mo party kra mo mpe
oh me sure me feel say obi ho kasa or your objective asem no because say obi ko kasa na say eye issue bi na aba ene ye ka ho asem no o kire na dwen obi a ene de ontimi nkase nipa no na dwen a wo kire no ma ne nkire otemase adwenkyire bi wo ho a sometimes ebeba out say bi o kasa ma obi but it is not like that me say me kire madwen sometimes me kire madwen obi timi ka say wo ha de wo ko ni say but adwen a me feel say that is it and objectively me kire madwen enye eye
o kan wo kire wadwen amammo eye ntotoye amammo ye empuntu ye to aba prempuntu ye to aba nanadan kwakufu ado Ghana fo amana kwanya say onto na dwumadie so. It is 8 months now. Omu niema say.
Minua be ma nkoyi. Niema nkoyi. Oh, as if it's a structured ni ade a ye sese no. O man panyin yo no nko a na ebu man. Ono nipa ba akono. De bia ya na de sobobo no because uneasy lies the head that wears the crown.
That's right.
But as nkofo omo na chi doma, as so omo boa no. And I believe we say womo mo bo na chi dom no womo moa no omo moa ni yie
sese
there be say okay yemfa plane ni plane sagai
okay
first one aba nkofo akasa ho second one aba and the same bebre Adentina yentimin chirim. Because they have a communication directorate and net bureau. Your minister for information. And some first one ne buy no. And so it's maybe be chirim. Say maybe issue say ewo play na ewo hon. Or they expect evidence aba. Say engineer bi kokko share ye no. Say ni say president edi tu kwan M1. Ya kakrampo say when you too scarce in the air. Na anke ya theater.
That's right.
Intino there's a need for the country to get an aircraft. A presidential jet, a proper one, a bigger one. Make a justification for it. Ultimately. So in the interim, no, we believe we say
this is the best.
This is the best option till we get a better one. And these are the arrangements are yeah. Okay, maybe with the Wahon Falcon, the beton, na ya pesika so. Near to the mood, say the mood a Ghana there. And your president anado there. But say de biano a come den for youth near Jumaye, crime or coso. Then the president rents a planer, a luxurious planer, no odia kwaba for maybe 3-4 days, 2.7 million Ghana cedis. Who would accept this? Without having any background information as to why Sadian air coso.
Some have also raised concerns, say, yeah, you share. Omampeni Kasem say Ghanaians, we know the cost of everything, but we don't know the value. At the end of the day,
and no minu aga bi ne kan. And Omampeni
na
okay, Miss
Omampeni Akufo.
Akufo. Okay, Gabi so I can the same thing.
I'll say you name the cost of everything, but we normally don't put value to a lot of things. Assembly ni ebi mo fi say Omampeni 2 kwan first time. Okoji $170 million. At the Bama, they see National Development Bank. We occur 1.5 million AstraZeneca doses. Babe Jabi Ghanaian Sami Huatoye. But we look at the Nakwanti Sika no by yen share and faswa doso poeba. And no can I say?
Oh, and the Bibi or why you was said it. The ba na de never be twice as you so. Sabano is a social.
2 tiana school fees.
2 tiana school fees and young one. A bureau decided so then because GIS and when you're certain level of education. A bureau to me better public school nearby no way to me Ababu Medribi. Obu be or feel say okay, me fanning call Prempe College. Obu a me fanning call Chimota. Me fanning tianu dear. Value a daso dear. A wa said they say yenya a Astra the time ababeji position as president no. Now babe shenko fu. Enye dwuma keke nipa 30 million na almost shawase no was said they say will be provided for them. It is also called development bank. Because development bank no, I was wondering say why a development bank when we have Bank of Ghana, we have agri all the sectors in the bank be why a share so then yes akokote bank for then says you can yen financial bank for na wo nyina mukina na M1 na yentimi and develop na ebi wo ho mo ahoodin so bi say na bi say na ahoodin so National Investment Bank Kwame Nkrumah National Investment Bank no na it was to fund investments in the country o mo pese o mo ye adwuma no Agricultural Development Bank was for agric sector cocoa for housing was to support housing in the
Bank
nation.
For housing and
Bank for Housing and Construction. BAC Housing Construction ebe support it. Into all these banks wo adena winche mukina masa beti new one. Eno ya another matter. But wo no awo kono what said in say wo be boyen. Or said in say wa be government for the people by the people. Wa baba be gia konwa ne de. Ese say wo ye den wo hwe nipa no so. As I say, we create employment my youth and the youth yati apansam. Womu ni adwuma. Adwuma omo beye ebi ni ho. Edi ebentia because there's not a concerted effort of a plan. Especially free SHS very good, but do be forgetting the says and kolani we free SHS yes, because first no na by unya 36 that is the limit. Beyond 36 no 37 to about 50 something no you do more commercial and technical schools. I am telling you say akola when you 54 it will be BEC won't me metwemu mama menya A1s because we need interest or sitting down learning academic but nsa no adwuma bi or ya de sa
Also, almost say, I need to know more. I upgraded TVET.
But I don't know when you call SHS. And no can edit bed in NATO government so because on wako free SHS a win TMU wako SHS we win in Kofoko University who says on Sukubi
and I'll call second tertiary.
Some tertiary one man and Kobia when ye be anqua why disgruntled but we BC now to me find there so bit me up Pamadi obit me a tree now the no share commercial school bimo and now so the no share vocational school Bibi to say Mansell okay so Mansell yes Mansell say it takes about 1,700 to 2,000 students. Mansell's training caterers.
Mansell's a
good crowd. I didn't think science institutions, even the private sector, no government into me emphasis can on revamp Mansell's not almost me any ejuma. What did they meet? Time I ye school no a binum Bebrianco University. Obo straight into a catering and why a big caterer. Obo straight into hairdressing. Why a hairdresser? KTF welding and fabrication plumbing na omko kosuo ogitu musa hana me koye eye mame menyansa anujuma. It reduces the burden of unemployment.
Then I think maybe our free ban you hear orientation because akwadana kra wana dream say wanko university na oko any other vocation akra ko improve ne skills are the people look at them and say them were a dropout. So what realize here it's at the point in time Kumasi Technical Institute Oko Germany ne other jurisdiction is the technical and the vocational and the building economy no. But in our state Nipano Egra KTR now vocational school bia ono akra no obu no abonfia teachers say wo emu omo. And there was a situation at KTR, a near demonstration. We spoke to them. Almost say, Papa na no hold then, no principal no hold then, no. Catch them say na mo ye Papa and kedim begua, and it just say
it demoralized
very
them.
Good. And we need an orientation. CPP more concept, more idea about education.
Oh, your concept, the idea about education. So, the concept of free education was started by the Convention People's Party. So, what share your friend, your 5-year development plan, your 7-year development plan, any inkrata and any message. You know, any dream say your be education from Nkola free, SHS free to university free. So, your constitution no crampon a chance on it. It's constitutional.
Yeah.
But the constitution SHS should be progressive, but up to university level. But the other portion is also your manifesto. I remember copy. Your manifesto no stresses on TVET, no technical and vocational education. To the extent suppose you can say your bar, the be say you be creative. Your friend is saying hubs. Places are in Crawford, carpentry, in Konya, a hona, importing Konya. We are not going to import furniture into the country. See a bar. And ya dear ye baba imports near mebia. What we are going to do is say when we beef up technical and vocational education, oh yeah na wunya wonsanu juma. You be creative hubs, maybe furniture city. Upe furniture hona oko, maybe hairdressing city. Upe so you uti ni a chom how to do even perming creams ni a dear omuye. Okay, those days no dark and lovely. No omuye Ghana has say. I don't know say jumano da so what.
There's a place Bremanku. Say baby to say Bremanku say Kumasi. Say aban bi manani akoso nankasa industry.
Yes.
Oma ani abono wa boa oma shomo with infidia. Enka, it is going to be one big place.
That is what we are going to do.
These hair products,
yes, and in Konya, furniture city now, ye pesi say Ghana for to abama, even swivel chairs, ye den crofoba kwa kushia.
Okay,
near Baba be ye wa hasi. Bibi a yentimi ye wa hasi, ye betimi, ye baba be beefy up Swami magazine. Well, the near more betimi a moldy, ye betimi abwa or momo betimi a cast. Ye be near my baby, timi ya wa Ghana hano, ye be shemukina, ne Ghana, a jumatna, ne ye mebunusu enya de jumaye. Intine de bia near Kwame Nkrumah Kwame Nkrumah shoe factory. So we be Kumasia, a central market, a sroho, omu champabwa.
Yeah.
mpaboa bebra yedi ye hyekwa yie wo Ashanti region dodo na ho na ye tono bibi sei na ye ba beye se yenya Ghana forma yakonya si ye mama media konwa ya Bebia ye niema no ye be create aboa Ghana for no matimi aye adwuma. That does not also say private sector no ye increase we ye be government led projects. Our government ankasa de ni sika beshem ye CPP government na ye ba power ye de sika aban sika beshem na yetimi create these hubs and these cities nkrofo benya bibiato so ne be ya shirt ye hye we ye fe ye betimi apam bi wo Ghana ha. Se me pesheta efa yes me pesheta efa meko ahase mekwa menya bi wo ho
quality
menya quality shirt ato me nkoto no abrochi me nkoto wo China enye papa ye mfemfiri China ma ye be pam no he ya ye wo tailors say maybe issues we maybe finishing near there ye de nkofo be kwa ma no ne no ma kosua no mo ba ye adwuma sentema wo ba bia ye pam ntema wo betimi akotobi na wo de efra kama say stove ye de nkofo be tu kwan ma wo masuasua ne men ne aye ne ma wo Ghana made in Ghana ne boosti Ghanaian businesses ye mo sika ahye wo mu kena na wo metimi aye adwuma e produce ama Ghana etimi akonani.
Her name is Jantuah, the General Secretary of CPP. Amanyoko and Yenejo Chinkomono. What do you make of the opposition? Fancy the largest opposition, NDC's reaction to government issues. So what is it?
Say omo reaction.
Like how they are performing in opposition. Abaya Semba say no ebi mo say oh they are doing well, ebi mo say propaganda na doors, ebi mo say there be omo jinaba ne council, both parliament and even outside.
Oh, opposition you opposition. They be a music and nkrofo kan say ebi num kwati mi ka say na wo asantini na oya obo government chinam say opposition you opposition. Opposition you opposition because opposition now you see a bird's eye view what one when ni bie ma wo hu de ekoso what I say utimi nya time adwene alternatives intino so wo criticize the government e bia ne say eminiema bi wo ho a government ya ofu say you okay but wo tinchen a utimi wo say we de na nka enye okay an opposition wo no so adwuma ne say obeput government on his toes. We are not enemies. Yeah, dear, ne say, you better put the government on his toes, ne government, who baby a watch because obi a watch sanu, unim se ne chiacha.
Correct.
Ena, nyansa ni nipa ba kutirim. Intina kwekwa nanse wo ye na dwene se wo de nyansa afuru dua no wo de kukuo no bo nanim no de foro wo kɔ na ne bante kuma ka che ne se ne papa na kukuo se nka ade bo wachi a anka ebeye yie na ne che se kanyansa baako ewe nipa tirim inti nyansa eni nipa baako tirim inti se obi wo opposition anase nipa wo opposition ne se omo criticize anase omo kyerɛ kwan bia
constructive criticism
ana make omo kyerɛ kwan na make so omo kyerɛ kwan bia ese government mi ye den ogitum man mfa ne se obi tana na se obi pese wo se na ban obi e ka ho asema e boa ma wo so siesie wo hu ye.
Okay,
yes,
now wo PURC
na
pressure
wontimi nya me PURC
pressure ba so centrofo no de omo ne wo ko ne omo no edi nkomo sede nana ya sembi abeka yesi o yatum na mo de mfa ne saa na ke de mamu be 70 kwa na be 50 amo na nyame na de cheye na wo mo to bi mane wo mane wo ene wo energy sector during your time dum so ma pressure pa can you say aban we wa bon ho modern wo ho
that sector nye easy sector minua nana poku pempe anope me moachi a very difficult sector and uhia nipa wo maye o madwen so mbeye adwuma so when nya nipa wo maye o madwen so mo beye adwuma also a very technical sector.
Okay,
inti no so when nya obi a watu ne ho asi ho a watu ne ho acha edin eno na me ye no because for me at that time no na it was Ghana on my heart. So we share baby a me free ba me papa baby a womo Ghana see. I've always had Ghana on my heart. Inti me adwuma na me ye at PURC it was more of Ghana on my heart because the baby na me mete de mimi hu no wu hu.
Okay,
Otima se de mimi hu no bi hu Inti no na me ye bibia me yes se me di bibia wo ma bra bo me bia to nchen na me concentrate on your friend is saying adwuma na se me yes. Se when that kind of orientation was sector numa ebe ha adwen. E na wo hia adesua so bebre.
Okay.
Eso otimi tena se unya nkrofo omo ye ready se omo betena se na omasua de. Omasua how a sector no eye adwuma. Anya sa ubenya problem. Ade ba ko so a me kan time na me OPUS ni say memma ban bia mfa tariff enye politics. Because what the tariff here politics ebeba be so kom.
To backfire on
it will backfire on your face. So with the electricity here politics ebe backfire. Or the petrol here politics ebe backfire. And on the ma ban kokote tariff so issues bebre abema enekra no eya se wo ni adum so e ka bebre amene wo mo ni ade inti no ese wo hia nkofo betimi advice you when the time abase ese wo teso when the time abase ese wo tumatum se parameters necessary de bia me ka se tariff eye categorical enye categorical sorry, a contingent.
Okay.
A contingent because a categorical and because say ya net ye ensesa. A contingent depends on factors.
Issues at
stake. Factors no se ne SSS tariff no so ye den esesa.
Now banwe who de wonim PRS wonim oka say technical and a to ho ache ni ade. Abanwe wa born homode.
E wo hemfa.
E wo energy sector.
Ohia mwa government when nyamwa won't mean
mwa free him
mwa free nkofo more sector especially PURC as a body no wo adwuma ne se we government advisor we regulator wo na wo hwe sector ni nyina
ebi mo hu PURC se aban ba no mo ne omo ne da aban foforo ba no mo na koda Ghana fo kasa na PURC fo aso abeji amene na mabeka say oh who here say was here tum kakra ye the bear 5% and no go share na compare 20 by PRC ye dwene mo and so there be an here tum
yeah because a contingent so parameters of your exchange rate level enye with inflation level enye ultimately your price of crude oil there no we don't dictate it. There is a world market
inflation and
exchange rate. What I say a load. Se load no costra as I say we the producing more as I say we farm more yensuye akosombo hydro they say hydro you cannot depend solely on hydro to generate
electricity.
Yes thermal ni nyina so say sika inti no se sa niema we nyina parameters ni ye contingent or tariff ni contingent on these parameters na parameters so nye stable na we then wetimi aka say inti no ni nyina ni say utimi nyankrofo mo tie adwuma nase. And when it comes to this, a PURC plays a very key role in the sector. And then PURC the regulator plays a key role in water and electricity. What I say? The regulator plays a very key role in water and electricity. It is a regulator na enye adwuma ya government bi abenya problem. The regulator is supposed to be independent. On one tariff. That is why sometimes obey tariff ni be we no. Ne government cry aye den osi obey a subsidy. Te say me free ho me 4 years aba metimi aka ho asem. I remember in the year 2006. Na kwampianim Mr. Kwampianim na ye chairman. Ye tariff. That time the president Kufuor ni Ghana. He was so upset. Say osi yen collapses institution.
Yeah, I remember.
Sorty. Yeah. The World Bank came in. And your friend is saying, Omo baba intercede. So that is how our independence is. Ye tariff. I remember me jai free zones to cry president before me offer. Me jai free zones are me call PURC. He wasn't happy with me. Because a very, very difficult institution to work in. He was so upset because of any tariff, no. All we do is say informal say aye. And he wasn't happy. So what he had to do is say he had to immediately bring in a subsidy. So the government at the time brought in a subsidy for consumers, low income consumers.
Which also takes time to pay.
It takes time to pay. That is the point. So they brought in a subsidy from 0 to 150 units.
Yeah.
So anybody who uses 0 to 150 units, your friend is saying, you have a subsidy. So these are the implications, the ramifications, the dynamics of a situation.
And now, I said tariffs, and I say electricity board or former and I was looking at the top prepaid.
I'm top prepaid.
No boy all day.
Me feel say it depends on how you use your electricity. These days, me my careless on it, kakra. First, now me very strict on putting off lights.
I don't know.
I don't know, for some reason. Maybe
cash number.
Cash in my and also cash in anyone, no. Cash in anyone, but before you see me putting off lights and all that. I mean, it can be our form or yeah. But the money I know is mama maybe a committee internet my but still I do it. You see, your consumption will determine how much you pay.
Okay. So people should be.
Yes, you don't need the lights. And let's say I no pay. Next time I buy no. I'm sorry, me done my sorry. But I'm sorry, you know who's my social lights be. Even though it helped me to wake up, my social lights be unnecessary. What am I say? Intino, while social consumption, you need to look at it.
But if we said for now is reasonable.
Me share dan share. What can my dream back? I was asking questions. Service charge.
Service charges, yeah.
If I may to say at the service charge, because the service charge they should come and educate Ghanaians on the service charge.
My men on security in this nation. Well, who say CPP for almost stands on security. A bit more you hear insecurity. Who say?
But your security, dear, it's scary.
House.
Me crampo me betina hana me kase wi me kwa me bohu. Se me abeka ho asem. Security is scary. And you see to think say from January to June your friend is saying 306 murders. So we have calculation now, it means you are looking at about 50 murders a month, which is a lot. Murders in Kwao, armed robbery my, petty thievery my, pickpocketing my. What I say? Nkofo kunkum nkofo. After besimi. So we obi onu akune yire obi ho niema bebre. Enyefe. We need to really have a concerted approach towards dealing with it. Ni nyina so no ayi so ka ho. Ahokyere. Any youth unemployment. Na say nkole ya omo ko takre obi wo Kumasi ya girl na wi. Ohwe wo man nkola nko a
come the woman
19 to 2 ena omu ni hwesofo ena enkwale so omu jeja kwan hu yi omu nyini into these young men nkwala nkitingiti omu sese ne
and no there na officer was immediately because you can form free slim be more free sang Niger no ne ade abu Ghana
porous borders
sesia ehu pa
I'm telling you porous borders say immigration omu yire omu na Ghana so ye pay equipment ne machinery emma your service for no ultimately for security forces no obi ho nama border bi wo ho a ha mile ho baby immigration ni a wote ho na say police ni baby o te kran futura e bono in foot esi etimi hwe your forces ni hwe omu yi
okay
ni am the right machine the right orientation hwe se ni esi kunkum omu Chese ni esi kunkum because etu ekuta no na ye papa ono criminal no kuta pump action gun ana etu obi krampa eye den emu sophisticated
on kroko de no
wato be eye den no mu so omunya saa de na say ye mankrofo so ye responsible hwanom na ton tuo no ma won ye see over 2.5 million guns scattered all over this country when eye hu bi eno nti na bia ka say na do government problem ho Interior Minister woho, Defense Minister woho. What are we doing about these guns? National security. What are scattered all over? How do these young ones get the guns? Why not man womo? License ben and a daso. Regulation ben and a daso. Emra ben and a daso. guns timi to atese wo krom ha yentimi enhu nipa kra guns no nti yenim nipa kra mo beto gun no
okay
enkola no mo ne nam mo ni sika mo de beto gun no obi na toma wo mo is there no a year regulation na ye de beto say ansa ne tuo be ko obi nsem na se ye hwe ne background.
All right, ade we so koso all of a sudden very ma kum ne yire ahye ono so akunu ho medicine a wo kan from very much ebe nyina bebre oye obey there mebusa wo what do you think needs to be done and na say e na ekoso sesia reports na ba nyina no be ma bi say na yire ni na okuno be ma bi say oja sika so oba ne fanya aduane oba ne ekukunkum yire no spousal murder.
Yes.
What is going on?
Maybe believe it said there should be a legislation to protect women. But it has to be enforced. One, say we ubia ukunu was our tendencies na enye one day penny show.
That's for a period.
For a period, obe show actually either so or bo. And I say we bibi odidi watem. We are mekum. It comes up, but because it say manya worry so baby obekwa akodwane akodomo mpo no ebi ni ho.
Okay.
As I say yetimi see places for abused women and now so obi oye under threat. So obetimi e free be man in chain a period bi no akokana sem. Menye sure say dofs ni wo mo maka no mo ye adwuma. Social welfare women and gender e de be no mo ye. O ma adwuma nso ani because the way a ministry of gender tewa ye kumuma woman ntimi enforce dofsu ye kumuma woman ntimi enya ho hwe. Sometimes kwa ukunu bo kra na de ko police station obi betimi aka cho so kra wo ha adwen
na we so be ma
so aboka kra na wo de ba but starting kitten say starting with a slap with an insult what you say with bibi number kwa kwesiesie na afa ye jama na in the end no eni ni nipakum no intini believe say yes see ye ma ye mra na ye adwuma na ministry of gender should be ministry of gender because you see ministry of gender for both men and female me sure say e maybe so bo omo kunu no maybe men na ye o mani wunti omo mfampi intini the law should work na ye ntimi nye mra so protect him ye friend ne ma abroche obema no law na da ho na e twen no no won nwini hu mpo so obetin oba ne mpo otemase onwene ho se obetin mpo because wotino nese scratch ketu abiba ana okokoko reporting mpo se ni kuna abono without a shadow of a doubt bema no begene de wo mramu ansakra ne ahwehwem. Is it timid but to protect women and to protect men also? A man and men you see protect one because it is not right. It is unacceptable. So or bad ma oba kwa ware na yakukun no waja wo maho no waja wo wiase no waja wo we friend saying ade a opesa wo ye wani so adu hu nyina.
See akwa de mema no okun anu okun.
Okun no
but first okunu ga na achi na koto afiase na we de okunu
but so nim see e be chi na koto afiase ade ba akoso no on the other side no sometimes jealousy too counts.
Then a man who should be so intensity up.
A man no ye very jealous.
Mema de jealousy wa a machi cra mema de ninkunu.
Yes,
which is a higher form of rivalry.
Yeah, a higher form of rivalry. I am happy so I accept it.
Oh yes, I know they made you too. Na mo my man be so be a kasa twitwe ne ne ye bi ne ade. Also obia I would never agree say be ma kwa betin sa boba. I don't accept it cra. Ayeni man wo so de na aka che man.
A man say it me kokko man. Sometimes no most men neglect ni bi wo ho a e ma yeso so.
Also ka kakra wasa.
They put them me de be ko yeah say me DC bibi so.
Okay.
Yeah na neglect no. Ese mutimi cheche nsemu. Oh sweetheart me pon ye no na me ne me nan fofo te ha ye num bibi kakra me ba fie. Ana me ba.
Okay.
Ebia sweetheart ye pon ye me si ama ewo ha
me ko meeting
bi wo ha ama ye madam for
communication.
It should be communication. but emema no de mo de adu ba bi a o na so hye me so na me kwa ha na wo kasa
em so frefre do.
It doesn't matter what worry you, because you see, for me the best thing is say obefre no one who say oh you're okay
me also an friend and your friend so who say okay o check akra no office jama
oh any jama de say ne de anya hwe de me so me advice man ne say wo frɛ ba ko no si o me ba ja no man nkoye de oye o frɛ ne say bi ade asa too much wi ase nya yi say enye safe say o man tia say ade kura me frɛ because say me pese wo ye safe o tia say ne yetimi so ohwe be man ne yire krokro no tena fie e man ne say esu yetimi sua se ne esi krokro mema no e mema me wo ma mema pe akrokro pa
yetimi e dabruta
mutimi ya mu dabruta me man say e bia o mo frɛ me na ma anye so a na ma me wo nye so. But me sister mama na almost omo ye me man wo mo mfa me ho but e me ma pa krokro inti na se e ma no so yetime krokro me ma no
okay
as long as I was wa ware no ne te no whatever it is ehia no o sika o e se krokro no ukunu ni sika e ye wo asede se wo be cover ne up.
So man bebre dia.
There be esisi ejai ne de esisi ejai.
Man bebre dia no tia mema.
There be esisi ejai me say me papa ne ma me papa was a very prosperous person. But politics me do baby a ne dry season aba. Because cool beba. Bibi besi mo ho be kire mo. Ye betimi abe confiscate ni assets. At that time my mother was always there. And the man no so muntie bibi mema no say wo ye papa mano a there is no way obe forget it. It depends on how you do it. In my power, the reason why the devil went to Eve was because he said when him say we Eve, the human na easy.
We Adam.
We Adam.
Nebe muso.
Yes. Unless you don't know how to manage it. There were a lot of power. And in Emra so said Ghana for a toma ma oba president.
All right, that's been another idea now. Catch you to.
They make catch to one say. Say no CPP aye na dwen wogina ho pi se obeje power no asesa Ghana ya ye bida ye betimi asan ye bio inti no come 2024 ene efri na ekọ Ghana fo nyinara enye wo madwene yie na omoma mekan ho ne ensesa ekọ because ye kuro no say de wachia ni tini ho na ne nan so ni honti as if say wa yet say scare crow bi na onenam inframem ene ye bono ne ye bono CPP se motoma yen ya Ghana benyati Ghana benya nan agina so ne Ghana animu ayefe ne Ghana afanente mapefra na obie hu say yes indeed this is the black star of Africa.
Ntimo de oba beba na
yen de yenim nipa kro obeba Nyankopon be yi obi amayen nti no yi obi mayen a whoever obeyi na mayen no yenim se Ghana for be boy chidom na ya boano na watimi asesa Ghana
nana ya Jantuah ena no pay Kessben media da wase
pajo na mo jamidin ba ko wum en
achampem Jantuah
enu se achampem ne de wo de kan wa na hu ba bia me
free nana ya
achampem Jantuah
eti ya champion no hia pa
ebe enu anim edin no nana ya de se ya no ye
obi atimi to nana ya
obi atimi to
champion Jantuah
achampem ne ba mu ane just wo hu ba bia
all right but CPP